Hi, I'm Blake Schwank with Colorado Computer Support, and thank you for joining us for this week's version of Cyber Saturday. What I want to talk to you about today is something that is a database of vulnerabilities. The NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, maintains a database of known vulnerabilities. And you think that, people normally think that there's not any new vulnerabilities discovered, that nothing changes day to day. The fact is that in 2020, there were 18,000 new vulnerabilities discovered. That's 50 a day that were added to the NIST database over the year of 2020. Of the 18,000, 4,000 were identified as the worst of the worst. Now, this isn't just Windows, this isn't just Mac, this is across network equipment, everything else. But those things exist today. These are not new attacks. These are bugs that exist in software and hardware that hackers go after. And so how do we protect against this stuff? The reality is nobody can guarantee you 100% that you're not going to get breached, that you're not going to get hacked. Governments get hacked. The federal government gets hacked. We look at the pipeline that was recently attacked. They spent tons of money probably on cybersecurity. JBL Meats just got hacked and just got ransomware. So these big companies get hacked. What can a little company in Colorado do? Well, to start with, we talk about frequently doing security in layers, like protecting your house. So you protect your house with an alarm system, cameras, maybe bars on your window. Each thing is an escalation of your protection against somebody breaking into your house. But the reality is somebody could still force their way into your house if they have the intent to get in. And so you have insurance for that. Same way on the network side. So with all these vulnerabilities out there, I can't guarantee you're not going to get breached. We put layers of protection for our clients. And so those layers help ensure that someone can't get in. But if somebody does get in, we don't want to go pay the ransom. We don't want to be shut down for 3 weeks while we try to rebuild systems. So we put in appropriate backup solutions. An appropriate backup solution has a device on site that's keeping a copy of everything, but then it air gaps it. We call it air gapping. It separates it from the network. We used to, back in the old days, take tapes, and someone would take those tapes home. Now it can be automated. It breaks it off, puts it out in the cloud, secures it from the rest of the network, makes sure it's encrypted so that the bad guys can't get over the cloud to it. That way, if something bad that happens, we can bring it back relatively quickly. If all you have is a local file copy, if you just have a USB drive sitting back on the server room, you're not protected. You're not protected against these bad things happening. If Fred in accounting accidentally deletes a file, you're protected against that. You're not protected if Fred gets an email from Microsoft saying his account was compromised and he needs to click a link, and he goes and does that. Next thing you know, you're encrypted. That is not what you're protected against. If you have any questions, if you want to know how to make your network more resilient against hackers, give us a call at Colorado Computer Support. We're experts at what we do. You can find us at 719-439-0599. You can also find us on the web at our web address down below, www.coloradosupport.com. Give us a call. We'll talk to you. We'll review what your backups are, let you know if you're safe or not. So until next week, have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you for joining us.